Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 50 until I'm a YouTube millionaire. And this is kind of an emergency discussion, if you will. I'm just going to say this flat out because I'm getting really bothered by it, but it happens every single time. Whenever, I'm going to be blunt with you, I have a romantic prospect that comes up, it always seems to come up in multiple women at once. Every damn time. It's not a singular event. So, there's a few options here. Not that it'll come to anything, because it hasn't yet in my life. Being 35 years old, but there are a few options here. First one is the one that I've been trying my whole life and not getting any success with. I run towards one, I focus on them, and eschew the others. Yeah. That hasn't worked my whole life. Okay? For the most part, what ends up happening is I am seen as overly intense. I'm just an intense guy, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. I have to say this. Consider this kind of like a journal or diary entry where I'm speaking the parts out in a video and publishing it that I am not afraid of people seeing. Generally speaking, I'm not really afraid of people seeing just about anything I think or talk about or write about, but I gotta say something here because this is so bothersome. It's happened so many times to no avail because I'm trying to do it traditionally. I've never had a desire to go outside of tradition, right? But it seems like that's always the only option that I really have because I've tried so many times going outside of it or staying inside of it and having no success. Now I'm 35. I've waited a long time in my life, relatively speaking, because we don't live very long, before I even considered other options. Kind of as an emergency, if you will. All right? Desperate times call for desperate measures type of thing. And the first option is for me to be the crazy person and keep trying to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Then there's also... Sorry, there's a few dog hairs on my desk. The next option, which is allow those women, to approach me first and to prove that they're serious about it. I've had a couple women that have talked to me, but they didn't seem serious. They just did it once or twice, and I give them credit 100% for at least doing that. I really do. It's tough. I get it. 100%. Totally get it. But I give them 100% credit for that. But they didn't go beyond that. They didn't keep the conversation going. Didn't accept my requests to arrange a meeting. Nevertheless, they are there. If they approach me first, and I think they know who they are, And of course, comes down to it, they got first dibs. Sounds kind of strange, right? A man's requirements in a woman are not very intense, okay? They're not. At least for me. 5.5 or better physical appearance. Be nice. So don't be a bitch. Pardon my language, but yeah, be nice. And want to have kids, you know? Because I want a ton of them. Hey, stop. Seems like the moment I decide to start talking, everything goes awry. Every time I start a video, and I'm starting it early today. Get on your mat. Lay down and relax. Stop. Sorry, guys. And then there's the third option. It doesn't require the woman to take the first stab. And I said this multiple times. Again, the reason I want them to do that, not just because of what I've said before, but also because I don't want to catch a charge. That's the colloquialism of the modern age for men. Because you've seen my previous videos, I've actually talked about it. I got a bunch of restraining orders, I guess because I'm so intense, I don't know. But I don't think I'm not a catch. I have confidence enough in myself to say that I am. With my past experiences and stuff, and yeah. But the third option is going outside of tradition. So the second option is a little outside of tradition, with women approaching the man. The third option is having a lot of women. You could do it in a matriarchal style, where you have one woman that basically, you know, blesses what you do with others. Or you could have it egalitarian, where a bunch of women all have basically a level playing field. They're the same, and they all have equal say and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't. Never have. Never will. It goes against my genetic instincts. I just don't like it. But I don't really have, it seems, many other options, because this happens every single time. Every single time. It's so frustrating. The last time I remember, it was many years ago actually, before this time. Like 2019, I believe it was, 2020, no, it was 2019. A young lady by the name of Stephanie, a very attractive young lady, very intelligent young lady. Unfortunately, she's a CIA agent now, so I'm not going to touch that with a 38-foot pole. But she was there with another woman, and it appeared that she was trying to get me to be with both of them. That's hearsay because she didn't actually say it directly to me, but that's the way it appeared. All right? Yeah. Every time. Every time. It is a simple fact that if I want a lot of kids, then either the woman that I'm going to be with has to accept that, 1. 2, I have to compromise and not have a lot, which is heartbreaking to me. Or 3, I need to have many women that are all willing to have kids. I guess this harkens back to the thing on whose hill I am willing to die. Strange grammatical structure there, but which is the thing that I was talking about that Taylor the Fiend mentioned a while back. Basically saying that you don't love everyone, with a woman. in his video. Taylor the Fiend, I like him. He's a good guy. And how you can't love everybody. This harkens back to that, and I'm saying, yeah, you can. 100%. I love everybody. Just not everybody romantically. I'm only attracted to women. But that doesn't mean I don't love my friends. Of course I do. Of course I do. So, anyway, I just had to say something here because I'm just so bothered by it. I don't want to do this. And then, of course, I didn't mention this already, the fourth option is just being celibate. My whole life. And, of course, priests do that. And I am a pretty faithful guy, but I'm not a priest, and I don't want that. But I might de facto end up being that. End up doing that. I don't like it. Now, these women that I'm thinking about, they're very spread apart. So, really is incumbent upon them to take that initiative. You know me from my past experiences that I've talked about. I've caught a lot of charges. I don't want to catch any more. So, all right. That's what I got for today, guys. Very awkward discussion, very unorthodox, what have you. But I just had to say something about it because I'm so bothered by it. I want it to stop, and it won't. So, yeah. Anyway, love y'all. Peace.